activity of love and unity had been taken out of us. Therefore, Melchizedek, King Emmanuel Charles Edward, who was from ancient of ever living, he never forgot our ancient way of life. So he was mandated by His Majesty Haile Selassie to rebuild our ancient way of life and to, through that process, purge us of the pollution and the dilution and the destruction that the Western world had imbued into us. That is why this Congress was set with principles. The principles set by King Emmanuel Charles Edward are the purging soap and water that would guide us towards our self, would bring forward that unity, that creation unity of love. So King Emmanuel, the man that you see in the pictures, that temple has moved out of the way. But the mission that King Emmanuel was empowered to accomplish is based on the settings, the principles, the government within a government. So King Emmanuel's mission continues. In one of the reasonings in the latter part of 1993, the reasoning was an Empress League reasoning. King Emmanuel stated this through the priest, because the priest would go to him for words and bring it to the president. And through one of his priests, he stated, in the final battle for freedom, redemption, and international repatriation, the woman must go in front. He stressed the principles, the Women's Freedom Liberation League, as the completion of the man and woman kingdom, bringing about equality and justice, the first equality and justice. In the principles that are read out each morning, 6 mornings a week, the principles that King Emmanuel said is his constitution, the governing principles of this Congress of Unity. This is the only place that the African peoples of the world can unite through these principles, because they are the principles that will return us, help us to regain our memory of self. So King Emmanuel, the temple, that's pictured up there. We can't see that temple, but we have the Congress, the principles, and the settings.
Yes, just upon your question, we have a 4-point agenda to fulfill all the question that you have. 4-point agenda, fulfill the question. Representative to the United Nations, representative to the AU, and representative to the International Court of Justice, and representative to the Queen, Britain, to get ships. 4-point agenda. That's his main objective.
And the other thing also, remember that the same year that His Majesty came, Queen Elizabeth came that year also too. She came the 3rd of March. She came before His Majesty came. And when she came, she was sent a pouch by the Most Right Honorable King Emmanuel. A red, blue and white pouch. So my lord, red, white and blue. Containing a red, gold and green flag, red, black and green, and a black band. And it is noted that when she received the pouch and she opened it and she see these emblems, she dropped them. She dropped the banner and she declared the man. So there's an individual man in this country who no one is to molest. For in time to come, his law shall be law over her law, and his law shall be law over her law. The thing is that 1950 and yet when the Congress formed, the Congress formed basically because 57 when Ghana get independent, the declaration go out to the world of black people, but Jamaica and Barbados specifically was mentioned. And within that declaration, following shortly, the Union Jack flag was taken down and the red, gold and green flag will arise. And after that, just said, Britain, through her governor, Youfoot, make a declaration giving Jamaica self-determination, right? Which they said now them have the right to choose their own government, but she never deal with the whole issue of the fulfillment of the Emancipation Charter, wherein they were supposed to provide ships also for the African population to return, because that would have to be a part of the right of the people. So within Britain making a declaration and not declaring or mentioning anything concerning the African population and their right to return home, that is how the first Rastafari Convention was called 1958 at Bakawal by the Most Right Honourable King Emmanuel. So even all of that tie in, because remember, His Majesty, it is said that was the one who gave Kwame Nkrumah the red, gold and green flag to rise in Ghana, which was the gateway, the Black 5-point star. And with her visit and she declaring, knowing that she come 1 month before the king, and the king come now. The king come to even see that all these aspects be fulfilled, where the Jamaica government is concerned. So basically, even with we now moving forward, because we definitely see the king in his speech, him show you, the Jamaican people when I refer to is really the African people by and large. And we as a people, as the Empress even stated earlier, we can't move on further without Garvey. Garvey must have to be a part, and to fulfill even the king words. You see, Garvey even outline and show us that if we, the black people, should be in the Western world for the next 300 years, all our life when spell is ruin and disaster. So we we have a responsibility, even if we say that fulfillment of the king, that fulfillment of Marcus Garvey, to really centralize ourselves as the king even demand us to, but not just centralize ourselves in any terms or in any way, but